For staff, if Mr. Colby would permit me to ask Mr. Miller, do you have any idea about how much an appraisal like this cost?
Mr. Hall, I do not have that number. I cannot answer that question this evening.
Okay. Is that Mr. Asmar sitting behind you? No? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, I was just curious. I know how much it costs just to buy, a residential unit, and it's certainly not prohibitively expensive. But one of these right here is over 100 pages long, and very, very, very detailed work. I can't imagine that it comes cheaply. So my question is, does your staff have the authority to order one of these on their own?
Staff was given a request by me to undertake the appraisal process. I directed them to do that.
Okay. My next question is regardless of what staff thought they understood about rental car agreements, hotel agreements, if an appraisal comes in and it just gets filed, regardless of what file it goes in, I mean, it could go into the ABC file. Is anybody actually looking at this and paying attention to it, or is it a foregone conclusion that you're going to go with that one appraisal?
Mr. Mayor, Councilman Hall, it would depend, as I said, on what kind of an appraisal process we were following for the particular type of property that was being leased or purchased.
Regardless of what kind of process we're following, if an appraisal comes in like this and it's just filed away, that's unconscionable. What's your response?
And I don't think he needs to respond, Mr. Hall. This issue that's on the floor now, the motion and the second on the floor, has to do with a recommended lease agreement.
The issue that's on the floor, sir, the issue on the floor, sir, is the credibility of this council, of this city government.
Are you accusing the airport director of some sort of impropriety?
Well, I said earlier today that it's either deceit or gross negligence. If he didn't know what his staff was doing of this magnitude, it's gross negligence, yes.
All right. The city manager and this airport director have made public statements as to what they believe happened here. They've admitted a mistake, and I think it's for every member of this council to determine whether or not that information, which is different from what was presented Monday, is germane to the discussion and the motion on the floor. So